welcome back to this part 3 to our watching of KAALA.
KAALA.
If you saw us on YouTube, you saw a very cut out version because copyright reasons.
If you want to see the whole version, the whole Monty, go to Patreon.
Tamil films, you go to Patreon or channel membership. I'll put the in the description below or the pinned comment, so you'll check that out. And at the end of this part, we will
censor board
and review it. Okay?
They're everywhere.
Let's finish this movie, huh?
लोगों ने यहाँ पर धक्के फसाद किए हैं उन्हें पुलिस गिरफ्तार करने वाली है
Oh! Ow! Oh!
Wow. He went low to high on that shot.
Seriously?
That was cool.
Oh, come on! Don't mess with the drunk guy. He's really relaxed. Ouch.
वैसे ही चमत्कारिक ढंग से उसकी जगह एक और
Oh, look at that fall.
Yeah, that fall was great.
Oh, that was a sound.
Yeah. Oh! He hit him so hard he coughed up his coffee. Oh! Ah!
And he walks. Fire gets Rajinikanth.
Yeah. Rajinikanth burns fire. Oh! That was rude. You guys are outnumbered.
You should have brought more men.
Oh! Nice. Oh, that was great.
No,
Idiot.
that wasn't. Okay. Did I just kill Rajinikanth?
நமது செய்தியாளர் பிரவீன் உயிரை பணயம் வைத்து எடுத்த வீடியோ காட்சிகளில் போலீசாரை இந்த கலவரத்தை முன்னின்று நடத்தியதும் மக்கள் சொத்தை சேதப்படுத்தியதும் வெளிச்சத்திற்கு வந்துள்ளது. தாராவி காவல்துறை கண்காணிப்பாளர் திரு பங்கஜ் பாட்டீல் கைது செய்யப்பட்டுள்ளார். தாராவி போராட்டத்தை வழிநடத்தி சென்ற காலா என்ற கரிகாலன் கலவரம் நடந்த அன்று தீ விபத்து ஒன்றில் உயிரிழந்து விட்டதாக காவல்துறை
வெள்ளையில கூட காலால புத்தர்கள் கிட்ட தானே உட்கார்ந்துருச்சு பாலாந்த பக்கம் கரிகாலன் சாகவே மாட்டார் பட
இயேசு சிலுவையிலே அறைஞ்சாலும் 3ஆவது நாள் உயிரா வந்தார்ல
இது காலா கில்லா ஒரு பிடி மண்ணு கூட நீ எங்கிருந்து கொண்டு போக முடியாது
ஒத்ததல ஸ்லாவனா ஓ யா ஒத்தையில நிக்கில வேங்கடா ஒத்ததல ராவணா பத்துதல ஆவுடா போக்கமா கொழுத்து போன மனசில
There's no symbolism.
None whatsoever.
None at all.
No.
Oh! I don't know how much of that was on the day versus post.
நீலம் எங்கள் உரிமை
Wow. Dang.
தாராவியில் நடந்த மக்கள் கிளர்ச்சியில ஹரிதேவ அபயங்கன்ற ஹரிதாதா கொலை செய்யப்பட்டிருக்காரு. நிலத்தை கைப்பற்ற திட்டத்தை ஆளுந்தரப்பு கைவிட்டிருக்கு. காலா தலைமையில மக்கள் திரண்டு பெற்ற வெற்றியில தாங்கள் மீட்டது நிலத்தை மட்டுமல்ல வரலாறு மக்கள் நம்புறாங்க.
Nice. KAALA. One tight slap.
Yeah.
One tight slap.
One tight.
Yeah, I enjoyed that quite a bit. I can see why certain people that if they're expecting a full-fledged superstar film would be disappointed because it's not. I think there is some superstar moments.
There are some, and it's a really strong silver for me.
Yeah.
What's going on again? Put that over. There we go.
But I think it was definitely more of a Ranjith film with some shout outs to Superstar.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
And if I guess obviously when this came out, we hadn't been doing Indian stuff yet. Definitely didn't know who Rajinikanth was, but obviously I don't know how they marketed it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how well was Ranjith known before that as well.
Yeah.
I'm not fully sure, but I really enjoyed it. I
really
it was
enjoyed
a
it.
really well done movie for me that had really good story, good acting, and even some nice little superstar moments that I really enjoyed.
It's silver for me means I think it was excellent, and there's parts of this I'm giving it a blue diamond with it because there's some stuff with this that was exceptional on the technical side of things.
Yeah.
Just utterly, we said it throughout, just exceptional cinematography, production design, crowd work, just taking it up, really elevating the film. The runtime could have been trimmed a little bit for me.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for sure. But I can see what you said as well. I can see why people who are lovers of Rajinikanth and love his brand felt a little underwhelmed. But if you love cinema and you love great story and you let Ranjith just take the reins, I don't know why you wouldn't like the movie.
Honestly, I thought it was if you went in with the right expectations, I actually thought because it's a different Ranjith film because Ranjith doesn't typically do in my understanding of Ranjith that we know of him. He's typically it's like no, this is my story.
Right.
I thought this is kind of at least a little different for him. He's
it
like,
is.
I'm letting go slightly.
Yeah.
To let Superstar be Superstar
and let this be bigger than I would typically go.
But I thought it was a really nice blend.
I did too.
Of it all.
I think they go well together.
Because I can't say words. We've seen that a lot in Tamil industry with like really big directors that are story driven, but they're like, I want to work with Rajinikanth,
right.
And you have to give Rajinikanth his. Like we saw it in Jailer.
Yep.
Which is probably even a little more massy than this. I know he did one with Karthik, right?
Yeah.
And he's coming out with Lokesh one.
Lokesh.
It seems like that's a thing that he likes a lot. He likes to work with good storytellers.
Yeah.
I think he's an art. He should. He's been in the industry forever. He's like the most important thing. Obviously, I'm bigger than myself.
Right.
Really.
Right.
The Rajinikanth brand is bigger than himself. But he's like, people are gonna want good story. Mm-hmm. They're gonna want me to do awesome things.
Right.
But they also still want really good story.
Right.
And it seems like that's important to him, and
Agreed.
I like that about him.
I do too. He doesn't need to have the moments. I think he gives creative control over and says, "Yeah, do whatever you want to do." And Ranjith's like, "Well, we got to do A, B, and C. We have to at least do that for you." And I feel like he's just okay. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Let's do it.
Yeah,
and let's have a good story and let's make a good movie.
And obviously there's no messaging in this film at all.
None. Zero.
This film was all messaging.
Yeah.
That last number, just video-wise, was
unbelievable,
incredible,
unbelievable.
But obviously the cast issues, the just skin color issues, with the guy wanting to be pure and white, and he thinks anything that is black or
rich
dusty,
and poor,
dirty.
Yep.
The slum issues, gentrification, all this. Again, there's a lot of different issues, and so many that probably we wouldn't be able to recognize because they're local. But I thought he did a very good job with blending it without also being preachy.
Right. Agreed.
These kind of films can become, even though you're like, I get your messaging.
Yeah, they can be really heavy-handed.
But this is still an art form, and so you should be a little more
right.
Like, let the audience. Like, the audience is intelligent.
Yeah.
You don't have to spoon feed them.
Right.
And that's, I think, when the heavy-handedness comes in, is like, yeah, we know what you were saying. You didn't have to.
Or you go and you try to pull the proverbial heartstrings and you really yank out something. It's like, okay, we get it. There was none of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
It was super interesting. It caught me off guard a lot. Obviously,
that moment.
The middle scene.
Never expected that. That was.
I guess I should have, because there's Indian films that have like that. They just catch you off guard.
Catch you off guard.
They're joking, and then somebody gets hit and killed.
Yeah.
And then the interesting element in the beginning of that being his former lover.
Right.
I thought, because when that happened,
spent a lot of time on that.
When that happened, I was like, so she's gonna die,
right?
And it's gonna be
he's gonna go after her and his son, and
she's gonna die.
Right.
That didn't happen.
No.
So it was really interesting.
And they didn't link up at the end either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which actually I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't want them to.
I didn't want them to get together.
It's just an interesting element. Like, what would be the purpose of putting that in outside of to just give backstory?
Yeah.
And I think that was it. And there was also a lot of references to the Ramayana in this, which I know you've seen a lot of films about, but it's that animated movie.
Yeah, the animated
but
one
also
you've
they've done, that was the one that people hated, but Prabhas did the
one you saw.
The one I saw that everybody did, they ragged on it for the bad CGI and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's also been done so many times. And it's such a big part of Hindu culture, Indian cinema.
Yeah.
And I feel like this had very subtle references to it.
Yeah.
A lot of times. Not a direct representation or anything. I also loved the score.
Yeah, the score was fantastic.
By Santosh Nadia.
Always. We jokingly said that at the beginning that I said, oh, the score is going to suck, because it won't. Whenever he's doing something, it's always going to be great. We mentioned this before. I loved the rap group breakdancing guys that were the narrators to the story.
It was very Shakespearean.
Very Shakespearean. Yeah, really well done.
Where does it come from in Shakespeare?
Well, you got the witches, and in the Scottish play, and there's always in a lot of the shows, there's always it's usually a joker, a funny person that is there and kind of breaks the fourth wall.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, and breaks the fourth wall talking to the audience. So that worked with these guys.
The
being the voice of the streets.
The jester in Hunchback Notre Dame, or the rooster in the Robin Hood animated movie, or the muses in Hercules.
Correct.
There's a lot of different. I don't know where the original trope comes from.
Yeah, I don't. It probably goes all the way back to Greek.
Probably
storytelling.
It'd be interesting to look up. I don't know.
I mean, it really may go back to Thespis, the first one to step out of the chorus and address the audience. It really may that might be the origin.
But yeah, it was interesting, and the fact that they weaved in rap and rock.
Yeah.
I think rock fits Superstar so well.
Very well.
That gritty, like badassness.
Yeah.
That rock has.
Yeah.
That's just amplifies Superstar. But I thought there's so many people in here. Nana.
Always good.
He's always so fantastic. His drunk friend, one tight slap.
One tight slap.
That guy.
He said that 20 times at least.
Both women.
Yeah.
Did a very good
job. And obviously our Dost did a great job, Pankaj.
That's him. The entire Ramesh Thalak. He was in Master. He was in Vikram. He was in 2018. We've seen him quite a bit. I couldn't place him. He's in. I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Tourist Family, by the way. It's a new film that came out. We haven't seen it yet. Pet a Rap. Good Night. Oh yeah, we saw him in Good Night.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen him actually quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Sorry. Oh, he's in Korbins Nights.
Duh. Duh.
Stupid Corbin. You don't know anything. It's true. But yeah, I really enjoyed the film.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. Did it do well? Being that it's a Ranjith film outside of a superstar. Financially, did it do well? I don't know.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I have heard like people's like it's aged like fantastically, like from when like people were
it's almost 10 years old.
Yeah, when people were originally disappointed, but now they're like, no, that was just people weren't ready for it. I feel like in 2018 for Superstar to honestly, I totally thought they killed him in the end.
I did too.
I totally did. But the payoff for him coming back was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, totally fine with it. Danush producing. And all that. So, yeah, that was great. I really enjoyed that. Hope you guys enjoyed the watch along as well. Let us know what you thought about the movie. Do you like it? Didn't you like it? Why? Please let us know. Let us know what our next superstar film should be. We do love a good superstar movie.
Yes, we do.
I like him like this. I also love him when he's full-fledged superstar.
Absolutely.
I did at times. I found myself missing it.
Me too.
Even though I'm like, I love it. I love.
We
this
got
film.
enough of it, but I wanted a little bit more.
Yeah.
Admittedly.
Yeah. Even though like I think it's a fantastic film, and I'm glad it's a Ranjith.
Yeah.
Story. I do love when Rajinikanth is going full. When the Rajinikanth is Rajinikanthing.
All is well.
There's nothing better.
Yeah.
Anyways, let us know what our next Tamil film should be. And
that too.
Anything else we need to know down below.